Been kind of rolling along with setting our goals and accomplishing our goals and things. Um, so we've already talked in previous videos about you pick your goals, you pick a realistic goal, something that you can that you can obviously accomplish. And we talked about picking the right environment for that goal, making sure that you can accomplish that goal in the current environment that you're in. If you're not able to accomplish that goal, don't even set forth or start trying to accomplish the goal. Move Get yourself in the correct environment and on fertile ground so that your dreams can grow and you can grow as a person. um, One of the other phases of starting goals or accomplishing your goals, and it's very, very, very important, is the team, or what I call getting a solid team, which is the foundation, the people around you. So you set a goal, you pick a correct environment, but you got people around you that aren't behind you. And when I say behind you, I don't mean people who are just standing idly by watching you accomplish your goal. I'm talking about people who are actually pushing you to accomplish your goal, making you stick to that goal even when you don't want to stick to that goal. People who, well, they don't have to bug you 24 hours a day, but folks who are actually pushing you along and not helping you make excuses for why you can't accomplish this goal. Because most of the time, any goal that's worthwhile is going to take a little time. And there are going to be times when you get discouraged and you don't want to go forth, or even times when you decide you might want to take a quote-unquote break from accomplishing that goal. But you need people on your team that are going to constantly keep you going. And hopefully they have a set of goals of their own, and you guys can bounce off each other. It's kind of like a support group. You can say, hey, I know you're working on this, you need to stick with this. And when they see you slacking or slouching off, they can go ahead and put you in check and get you back on the right track. So that's what I mean about having the correct team around you. And also, don't allow other people to cause distractions in your life. So say for example, you have your goal, you're in your correct environment, you have one or two people who are on your side and they're behind you, but you have one or two friends who can't seem to get their stuff together, can't get their life together. They always got something going on, some relationship issue they want to call and take an hour out of your day on the phone talking to you about their issues, or they want to bring their stuff into your life while you still trying to accomplish your goal. You have to realize that you can't help them until you can help yourself. And I'm sure that probably you can't help them until you can help yourself. And you accomplish your goal is helping yourself. And then you can double back and go help people. And we'll get into that in a later video about helping friends and things of that nature. But the first thing is that you got to accomplish your own goal. I always think about every time I get on a flight to go anywhere, they always tell you when those air masks come down to put the air mask on yourself first before you can put the air mask on someone else. And I always think about that when I think about goals. You have to accomplish your goal first before you can go help somebody else accomplish theirs. Many reasons. One, they'll look up to you more and they will listen to you, and your words will have more power behind them if they have seen you accomplish your goals. Two, you'll have more experience about what they're going through. If you've already climbed your goal or climbed your mountain and accomplished your goal, you'll know what kind of doubt they can have. You'll know what kind of outside influences they can have. But if you're still struggling with your goal, you can't turn around and tell somebody else something. I'll caution you about taking advice from individuals who haven't accomplished what it is you're trying to accomplish. I would say seek out people who have accomplished what you're trying to accomplish, and ask them questions. Talk to them about how they were able to accomplish it. And sometimes you have to get out of that inner circle of yours, because you got to understand that if you stay in your inner circle, then all you'll know is your inner circle. And trust me, when you do things that everyone in your inner circle knows and understands and likes, they will approve of it at all points. But when you go to step outside of your circle, that's when the people in your circle, friends, family alike, will start to look at you a little differently, because it's something that they aren't used to. And if they didn't have the courage to do it, or if they didn't have the know-it-all to do it, why should you have the courage to do something that they didn't do? They've been just fine in this inner circle for years. You've been just fine in that inner circle with them. Why should they encourage you to step out of that inner circle? Why? And a lot of times, it's not people just being haters, as you call it, or it's just that they just don't know any better. And a lot of times it's up to you to show them, which goes back to what I spoke about before. You can't help somebody accomplish their goals or help someone else earn until you accomplish your goals. And then you can come back. You can come back into that circle and say, look, this is what I was able to do. This is how I did it. I'm living proof that this can be done.